Hello YouTube, this is Blu-ray Cinema to another video, and we're talking about Castle Freak, but just a moment, here, okay? First of all, one of my subscribers was talking about, like, they're gonna get Creepshow 2, and they like certain part of it, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. Creepshow 2 4K from Arrow and stuff like that. If you don't have the Blu-ray run already, I don't have neither. I don't want neither. And I'll say this about Creepshow 2 right now, and I said it weeks ago, maybe months ago. I said this: I'm not gonna rehash myself unless I really need to, unless I have something to say about something. But I got something to say about that because, as I said before, and I don't like to rehash this, but I'm going to have to. Is that Creepshow 2 is not that great. No, despite the 6-point rating on IMDb, whatever, okay, and they're pretty accurate with the ratings and stuff. But here's the thing: if it wasn't for the animation and the music and the whole animation wraparound, Creepshow 2 will be a whole lot better. But if you just like one segment called The Raft and you don't like all the other stuff, then why bother? Why bother? Yeah, they're gonna have the book up that they had when it was out in Blu-ray in the first place years ago, which is going to show what they're going to film, which is called Zombie Bowling, which was never put on film because they had no money, not enough money, not enough time. That would probably be its only saving grace if they did that, and if the music wasn't really a killjoy, and the animation wasn't as stupid and nonsensical, and did the wraparound better than just a fucking animation shit. And the closest thing to a Creepshow movie, as I said before, is Tales from the Dark Side of the movie, because it's a George Romero, and one or two Stephen King stories end up in Tales from the Dark Side of the movie, because he wanted a hitman who has to kill a cat in Creepshow 2. Or if they did another one, that's what he wanted. Like, even in the original, he wanted that, but no, they got put in Tales from the Dark Side, and something else which didn't get filmed. But that's a whole nother story for another day. I wish Tom Savini was a little bit more like what the thing looked like in Creepshow 1. But they didn't do it, so they put him in makeup and have him, deliver newspapers and, he didn't do the animation voice of the creep, but still, just wearing the makeup and that's it. I wish he was more involved, and probably was, with some special effects. Probably was. I don't know. But anyway, Tales from the Dark Side is not the best thing because it's got a whole better wraparound than probably any of the Creepshows out there. And Creepshow 3 is nothing but garbage, tasteless, not fun, not by Kino or Romero. Some company just took that and did what they want with it, and they fucked it up. I do not recommend Creepshow 3 at all. I think it's the worst piece of garbage I ever seen for a horror film in my fucking life. And it is, to this day. It still is the worst piece of garbage I ever seen in my life. And always will be. Same with they did that too. Same company who made Creepshow 3 made that effing thing. And guess what? Nobody wants either one. Nobody asks George Romero or Stephen King or anybody else if they could do that, and they just did them anyway. And guess what? Both sucked, both taint, both are awful, both are 100% garbage. You buy them, you're gonna regret, and you'll say, "Wait, I gotta sell these," and you sell them, and nobody wants them anyway. If you do that. But other than that, yes, the Creepshow 2 4K is coming out in October, mid-October, or near the end of, or probably second or third week of October. Salem's Lot 4K, we don't know. I'm just hearing stories, and it said it could be January, and probably will be. And I talked about the Peter Jackson trilogy. I didn't talk about Creepshow 2 on the last video. I did. So, and I said that probably is going to be 2026 also. Because if, you know, the big one is Turtles in December, and after that, it's going to be just mismatch of stuff. So, I wish US got enemy territory from Arrow. That would have been great. That would have been super. But UK got that only. And that sucks because I like enemy territory. And Arrow put it up, but it's for UK only. So it's that 4K thing where you can play on all 4K players because that's region free. No, this is region B, and nobody can play it unless you live in UK or buy those region free players that I heard don't even last a year. Because they don't sell region free players in stores for Blu-rays and stuff like that. And then you got tinker with it. Any region, whatever region you're playing, you got tinker with it. Number one. Number two, it's going to be a pain in the ass. And number three, you know, I wish they sold region free players in stores. It'd be a lot easier, but nobody will do it. So you got buy them online and stuff like that, and hopefully, you know, it'll work. It'll last more than a year. But I'm hearing people that a lot of people bomb, they only last 1 year or less than, and then that's like $100-something down the drain. But you know, that's me ranting and raving about stuff, you know, and I'll do that from time to time. But just bear with me here. But anyway, we're gonna talk about the star of our show here, which is Full Moon's Castle Freak. Came out in 1995 on Blu-ray. I believe it's probably 2000 and I guess seeing the disc here. Disc will tell me. Yeah. No, I don't. Probably like 15, 16. Between 2013 and 2016. I'm guessing, yeah. But here it is. I mean, I wish I had the other cover that 101 Films did, which you can't play because that's region B. But it's got Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, His Hungry and Lewis, Charles Brand Prevents, Castle Freak, a film by Stuart Gordon. Yes, it's directed by Stuart Gordon. Has Barbara Crampton and Jeffrey Combs of From Beyond and Reanimator. And this is post Paramount. This is after Paramount, you know, did all those full moon films of the 90s, early to mid 90s. This and something else was right after, so it was post, and just became Full Moon, their own label. So special features are Castle Speak with Stuart Gordon, original Castle Freak Video Zone. The video zones are usually good. William Shatner interviews, because William Shatner did present Castle Freak on for Charaban in the early 2000s. So he hosted that. The interviews are with Stuart Gordon, Jeffrey Combs, and Barbara Crampton, but she did that. You see that part. Full Moon trailers, which is of subspecies Puppet Master 2 and 3, trophy heads, all kinds of stuff. But it's a family, husband and wife that are kind of like, on the rots marriage wise, and they have a daughter that's like blind or kind of disabled, and then they don't know, and Jeffrey Combs inherits the castle. So they spend a couple nights in the castle, and then they don't know there's like a monster / thing in the castle, and it goes on from there. And it's like a big secret, and I'm not gonna reveal what the secret is, but it's ended up being pretty decent movie. You see the bat there, right there. There you go. There's the side right there. And I'll show you the inside. There's the disc right there. I don't think you can find this one anymore, anyways. I wish they did this way they did the original. I wish they did the original poster version. Original poster versions were very, very good. This is when a Full Moon features, or direct, or whatever it is now. It's called Full Moon Horror now, or whatever it's called. This is one of their better movies. They're starting to make a comeback of films they've done before that actually worked, but then you get all kinds of their stupid stuff too that not many people like anyway. But this one still holds up. Like Pendulum, like Demount Toys, like Arcade, Dollman sometimes. I mean, I do like Dollman to a point where the concept is good, just the execution of Dollman doesn't work. But anyway, and Dollman versus Demount Toys don't work. I mean, that movie's not fun at all. But anyway, but it's see, how many minutes is it? Yeah, it's 90 minutes, or it's 95 minutes. 90 minutes is, yeah, you know. But I don't think you can find this anymore, unless you go to their website or you check our website. But I don't think you can find this on Amazon anymore. But I think you can get this on Full Moon's website, whatnot, which I'm not gonna, I can't say their website because, well, I can, but I'm not gonna say. But you can look that up, or you can check on our website, see if this is available. But please check this out if you haven't. Stream it if you need to, but just watch the whole thing. Oh, another thing I want to talk about, according to Castlevania, is that there's a remake that came out in 2020, and that one's just like gross, disgusting, nauseating picture, because it's not copy for copy, but it has like a young cast, a lot of unknowns who I've never heard of, and it's not great. It's awful. I don't know why Charles Band wanted to remake Castlevania. He didn't need to, but he did in 2020 or early 2021, and it just sucks. I would not see that. Don't see that one, okay? It's not worth your time. It's like 80 minutes of just garbage, and you want, yeah. I mean, does it make you people feel uneasy? No, but is it worse garbage? Yeah. But other than that, that's pretty much it for today. So other than that, my subscribers out there, enjoy your weekend. Have a good day. I'll see you on the next video. All that good stuff. And other than that, bye. And next video too, I'll say what's going to be out for next week. And it was like not many big ones, just like a little small stuff again, here, there. But yeah, but I wish Creepshow 2 didn't have that music. I wish Creepshow 2 did not have that animation thing. That's what ruins the picture for me. And also, the stories go way too long than they should. I wish they had 5 or 4 instead of like 3 long ones and a crappy wraparound. But other than that, it's a bad picture? No. Is it a great picture? No. But I just don't care for it. I wish the stories were a little more shorter, a little more tight. And the animation, I wish they got rid of that. I done some better wraparound. And the music that become repetitious and annoying. It just annoys me. I mean, it takes you out of the picture when you hear it. It's like repeat. And it just sucks. I'm sorry, for people like Creepshow 2, that's your opinion and stuff. But for me, that's what ruined the picture for me. The music, the repetitious music, and the animation. And the stories went a little bit on too long. Just ruined it for me. So, other than that, see you on the next time. This is Blu-ray Cinema, and bye.